Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Friday, July 24, 2026. Making the headlines tonight, a deputy forest officer back on duty. He won't be appointed acting chief, but can apply for the post. Is automated system to blame for disconnections for minimal BWS arrears? How large is Belize's diaspora? Immigration Minister gives the latest estimate. And Belize targets 20 to 25% electric vehicles in national fleet by 2030. We take our first break and return with the news in detail.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Maria's was planned to open in 2020, and that's when COVID came. I thought the dream was dead. People would come to my house, they would purchase the coffees from there. That gave me the little confidence, like, okay, I could do this. Atlantic Bank, of course, helped me take the next step. Once I had their support, it was smooth sailing from there. This business is my life. It's literally what provides my family with food and employment. I employ 3 family members, so it's really everything for us.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This is the general. They just coming again. Yeah, yeah. They just one. They just yo. Hey, take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there. You're doing fine right there. You blow
life moves fast, your connection should keep up. Need more credit? More data? A flex bundle that fits your lifestyle? With Smart Prepaid, they're a prepaid option for every lifestyle and budget, making it easy to stay connected wherever you are. Because with Smart Prepaid, you can connect on your terms. Purchase credit, data, flex bundles, prepaid plans, and all your favorite prepaid services at any Smart agent, Smart showroom, or simply dial *100 key. No stress, no waiting. Just fast, easy, convenient ways to stay connected every day. Smart Prepaid. Connect on your terms.
We make it a kind donation to 14 rural communities from across Belize. They'll be receiving maintenance equipment, riding mowers, weed eaters. This will help these village councils and communities to be able to maintain their green spaces, the community grounds, within their area or within their respective communities. And this equipment is to be used for the maintenance of parks, playgrounds, football fields, schools, community centers, cemeteries, all the community spaces within the respective rural communities. Simultaneously, we're donating tables and chairs to village councils as well, for them to be able to have access to proper furniture for whenever they hold community meetings or activities within their communities.
Today we received 30 chairs, and these are not just chairs. They are seats at the table for our elderly, our clergy members, our children, for community meetings, our mobile clinic. At this moment, we don't have any chairs in the village for the community center, so whenever we have community meetings, we use a bleacher which is in direct sunlight. So these chairs will definitely help for our upcoming village council meetings and different events that the council have planned for the village.
We're receiving a riding mower, which is really, we need it. It's a equipment that we will be using a lot because the football field, example, we have a large area that we need to clean, the football field, the cemetery, and right now that would be a good equipment for us.
This donation really means a lot to us because every time we have function, we have to either rent or borrow, and so this is a great start for us here in Unitedville.
We believe in empowering our people. We believe in supporting you. I ask that, especially for those who are going to get weed eaters and driving mowers, or any other mechanical equipment that you get, that you put in place some program where you can provide regular maintenance to this equipment. This is important because we want to ensure that there is longevity, that this equipment can serve you and other councils that are going to come after you.
And so we would like to thank the Ministry of Rural Development for listening and addressing the needs of our village for building a stronger, more connected village, one seat and one step at a time.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. John Pinello, who had been serving as acting chief forest officer before going on leave, has returned to work but is now back in his substantive role as deputy forest officer. The change follows accusations of bribery and extortion stemming from claims made by prominent logging businessman Cesar Godinez, owner of Woodmark and Selva Conservation Limited. In recent weeks, Godinez made claims which were contradicted by Pinello. A formal investigation was launched, and Minister of Sustainable Development, Honorable Orlando Habet, informed last week that Godinez had filed his complaint in writing and that Pinello had responded with his version of events. Yesterday, July 23, Minister Habet confirmed to Creme News XTV that Pinello returned as deputy chief. He added that they will now seek to fill the post of chief and that Pinello can apply.
Has the investigation been completed?
Practically, yes. The report that we received was reviewed by a small committee along with the chief executive officer. That investigation was based on the official report. We can't go on what was on the media. There's with no living proof. As you know, if you get something that is just by word of mouth, doesn't have as much value as if you get something that is written with a signature. So he has returned to work. He will operate as the deputy chief forest officer, and then the ministry will make the recommendation to the public service. The public service communicates with the Public Services Commission, and hopefully pretty soon we can get somebody appointed as acting chief forest officer until we get a chief forest officer.
So the position won't be given to him?
Not as yet, no.
He can apply, or is it that he's been discounted as?
No, he can apply, and the Public Services Commission will decide whether or not he qualifies for getting that position.
So that committee cleared him of any wrongdoing?
Maybe not as put it in those words. I think that there is not enough evidence provided. The report that we got did not come with any evidence. It just was a 2 or 3 paragraph letter that we got.
And so did they reach out to the complainant to say, well, is there anything else you have, or you would have expected he provided everything he has?
If I am not mistaken, the letter said, if you need any further information or any evidence, please contact us. But he should have provided that when he sent the letter.
But then if that is the that you request.
Yeah.
So that was done.
Well, they are requesting the information because he didn't provide any, but also how long will we be able to wait?
Okay.
We need to continue our work.
In recent weeks, several Belize Water Services customers have raised concerns about being disconnected due to overdue balances as small as $10 and in some cases just a few cents. Throughout, BWS has remained mum, only publishing on Facebook its standard disconnection notice listing cutoff dates for the upcoming month. Some customers noted that in the past, overdue notices were left at their homes before any disconnection occurred. When we spoke with Dr. Leroy Almendarez, CEO in the Ministry of Public Utilities, he committed to checking with the chairman of BWS to see whether the process can be handled differently. Almendarez said it may be a case of BWS using an automated system that triggers disconnection regardless of the amount owed.
I've also heard the complaints. Personally, for me, I don't think anybody should be cut out for $10 or for cents. And I believe that, I don't know if I'd mentioned it to the executive chairman, and so what I can do is to have a discussion with him. Now, sometimes you have these automatic systems that are triggered, right? These automatic systems that are triggered that if your bill exceeds 30 days, for example, because if Digit, for example, when you don't pay, their system is automated. BL, I think, is working on an automated system as well. But when it comes to water, and potable water, which is really the most important thing that we can think about, that there should be warnings still, and I think that people should be allowed or given an opportunity. But let's be fair. I mean, a person who may owe $10 probably just consumes within what is called a social band. And I think consideration should be given where that is concerned. But to cut out for $10 or for cents, like I said, if it's something that is automatically triggered, then they may want to look at that again. But for my part, what I can do as the CEO of the ministry is to speak with the executive chairman, who really there's a pretty good relationship, and really try to find out what the situation is, because these are things that I believe we want to address. As a matter of fact, the government's policy for digital coverage, for telecommunication services, for electricity, and for water is universal and affordable access. And so therefore, these are considerations. We know that it's already challenging. And so I want to believe, and I hope, that it's not more of a recurring thing, that maybe it happened and those situations got corrected. But like I said, I'm willing to sit and discuss with the executive chairman and to find out what could possibly be put in place to ensure that the warnings are still there and that people are allowed. Because the other thing about it is, then I have to pay for reconnection, which is more than the $10, which is like $25. And that is not something that you want. You don't need to create any further frustrations.
We too contacted BWS Chairman Cornelio Acosta but have not yet received a response. During all Belize Diaspora Summits, different groups present their own estimates of the size of Belize's diaspora. And this year, Immigration Minister Karim Musa offered the government's figure, which is close to 75% of Belize's resident population.
The government estimates the wider Belizean community abroad at more than 300,000 people, most of whom are residing in the United States. About 81%, I would say, are in the United States. A narrower 2024 study produced through the Global Knowledge Partnership on Migration and Development, hosted by the World Bank, claims approximately 52,900 Belize-born people are living abroad in 2020. These figures measure different groups. The government estimate appears to reflect a wider community that includes descendants, while the other is based on country of birth. Both of these studies tell us that Belize's diaspora is large, global, and strategically important.
Results were presented Thursday of an assessment of Belize's electric mobility advancement as part of the SECA project to promote such initiatives in Central America. It is being done in collaboration with the Central American Commission for Environment and Development, CCAD, and with support from Taiwan. Attendees at the event included national authorities, regional organizations, the private sector, academia, and civil society. Belize officials expressed gratitude to Taiwan, which is helping Belize advance its energy transition. According to the assessment, Belize has established a base to build on. Public Utilities CEO Dr. Leroy Almendarez says the analysis was meant to identify the challenges, opportunities, and costs of transitioning from diesel to electric mobility. The data shows the shift is feasible, but convincing operators will require clear financing options, new legislation, and a national charging station network with fast charging capability.
And so to make that transition, I'm sure the big question for those users would be, well, how do I make that transition because of the cost? And my encouragement would always be, well, even that's why the banks are available, and I'm not saying that you need to go to do that. But the initial investment or the initial cost is usually the greatest cost that you need to make. But over the long run, in terms of the cost of using an e-vehicle as opposed to a gas vehicle, the cost savings will be great. Remember, there has been testing. The buses utilized in Belize City, that's a testing phase. Ridership has shown you that there are about 340,000, I think is the data they show. There are 3 buses that are transiting the country, and those 3 buses should be collecting data. In terms of, not because the other thing that's very important is these buses will run out of charge at some point in time, so they have to be charged. Is there charging infrastructure there where the bus is, but not only charging infrastructure, but fast chargers? Because no one will stand up and wait for you to charge your bus. And so the fast chargers infrastructure must be strategically placed across this country. And I can tell you that I know that BEL has taken a real, not only an interest, but establishing the infrastructure, working also with the UNDP, because the UNDP is very much involved in this conversation as well. And so, with all of that taking place and with the government's support, any transition any change that you make will come with its challenges. But let's look at the opportunities. And personally, I believe that the opportunities exceed the challenges, or we can take those challenges and turn them into opportunities.
Minister of Sustainable Development and Climate Change, Honorable Orlando Habet, highlighted the importance of electric buses meeting Belize's emission reduction targets and pointed to discussions on solar-powered charging of EVs. He noted that while there is no mandatory EV quota, Belize is aiming for 20 to 25% of the national fleet being electric by 2030.
Apart from the AFOLU sector, which is the agriculture, forestry, and other land uses, the energy and transport sector is the next largest. And so reducing the emissions puts us in a better position within the country, within Belize, because of reduction in pollution also, but also globally because of our commitments it also assists. Another thing is that Belize is seeking to become at least classified as carbon neutral, carbon negative, and we are looking at the years 2030 to 2050. In reality, we are already capturing more carbon than we emit, but we are not classified as carbon neutral or even close to carbon negative because we are still not reducing the amount of emissions that we are producing in the transport and energy sector. I believe that with the efforts being done through this program, with the assistance of the Taiwanese government, SICA project, in trying to start the project with the e-buses, we already have a start sort of pilot through the Belize City Council. And then you have these companies that are already bringing in e-vehicles. And today they presented areas where they also have to work on education, on training of the technicians, the electrical technicians, the mechanics. For us, through the ministry, we are not only concerned about the charging capabilities, but the type of charging. So if we are going to be reducing emissions by using the e-buses, then can we also start considering that the charge stations are energized by solar instead of by electricity that comes from using petroleum?
After the break, Minister Habet says his ministry may have made one payment below 10K for NEMO, and Deputy Mayor says proposed municipal bond would fund city projects. Stay with us.
Look here, your kitchen light there, and you've been in the kitchen. But I'm going back in there right now. And the coffee maker? Just to try to keep me the coffee warm for later. What did you know? I'll try to think about what to eat. You know, the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool. Uh-huh. For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You charge your phone right now? No. Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 socks and 1 shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads? But this is my favorite shirt. You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC, they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
No one should be up at this time. If you're still up, it's not you. It's your mattress. Because the right mattress changes everything. Sherwood Bedding Luxury Resort Pillow Top Mattress. Sleep better, wake better. Available at Design Depot. All in one place.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'll help you right now. When I this daily? For 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
Electronic invoicing, e-invoicing, is bringing a secure digital upgrade to GST-registered businesses in Belize. Here is how the process works. Your business generates an electronic tax document, ETD, like your everyday invoice or receipt electronically. The ETD is securely transmitted to the Belize Tax Service through Vertex Belize, the national digital platform for e-invoicing. The Belize Tax Service validates it instantly and returns the verified ETD to your business, ready to share with your customer, all in seconds. There are 3 ways to get started. Connect your existing accounting software to Vertex Belize, work with a local or international solution provider, or access the free web-based tool to be provided by the Belize Tax Service. Getting started is flexible. For more information, contact the Belize Tax Service at 613-2508 or email etdinfo@bts.gov.bz. Electronic invoicing, simplifying tax compliance through digital innovation.
Hello Belize, if you're looking for the perfect home air conditioner, then listen up. First, choose the right tonnage. Correct sizing means perfect cooling and much lower electricity bills. Now, look for efficiency. GRI uses AI-driven performance to optimize cooling and fight high energy costs. Lastly, don't just cool your air. Clean it. Demand health-focused air treatment and smart connected features. Get the global leader in smart home comfort. Contact us today to find your perfect GRI AC.
This is the general. They just coming again. Yeah, yeah. They just one. They just yo, yo. Hey. Take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there. You do it fine right there. You blow my mind right there. Take it low, 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 take it low. Hey, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah. 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 Give me more.
Asked about the split payment scandal, a majority of ministers distanced themselves from their ministries having engaged in the practice. Payments above $10,000 require greater scrutiny, which means they take longer to process. Minister of Sustainable Development Orlando Habet told Creme News XTV that while he was minister responsible for NEMO, they may have made one such payment.
Apart from the AFOLU sector, which is the agriculture, forestry, and other land uses, the energy and transport sector is the next largest. And so reducing the emissions puts us in a better position within the country, within Belize, because of reduction in pollution also, but also globally because of our commitments it also assists. Another thing is that Belize is seeking to become at least classified as carbon neutral, carbon negative, and we are looking at the years 2030 to 2050. In reality, we are already capturing more carbon than we emit, but we are not classified as carbon neutral or even close to carbon negative because we are still not reducing the amount of emissions that we are producing in the transport and energy sector. I believe that with the efforts being done through this program, with the assistance of the Taiwanese government, SICA project, in trying to start the project with the e-buses, we already have a start sort of pilot through the Belize City Council. And then you have these companies that are already bringing in e-vehicles. And today they presented areas where they also have to work on education, on training of the technicians, the electrical technicians, the mechanics. For us, through the ministry, we are not only concerned about the charging capabilities, but the type of charging. So if we are going to be reducing emissions by using the e-buses, then can we also start considering that the charge stations are energized by solar instead of by electricity that comes from using petroleum?
The Belize City Council is proposing a $46 million bond, which Deputy Mayor Elud Miller explained on Thursday was a reprofiling of over $20 million of existing investments. Essentially, it is a restructuring of existing debt. Miller explained that the council has never defaulted on payments.
I would not want for anybody to get the idea that we're taking on $46 million in new investment. We had over $20 million worth of existing investment. And so what is happening is that we are reprofiling that, meaning that we are turning it from short-term investments, 1 to 2 year investments into the city, into longer-term investments, 5 to 10 year. But as a part of that as well, we're also taking on some new investments. And that has been going well. I think we have been doing a good job of encouraging the public and private sector to invest in Belize City. As you know, it is one of the most attractive offerings on the financial market. There's a lot of liquidity out there in the market. And I think the Belize City Council has effectively managed our municipal securities offering over time. I am proud to say that we have never defaulted on an interest or principal payment, even through the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, even through the impacts of Hurricane Lisa, and all the economic implications that came along with that. We have been able to meet every single payment. We continue to do what is necessary to build our interest reserve fund and our sinking fund, and those continue to be managed properly as well. And so I'm happy to report that that has been going well.
Miller explained how the bond would assist the councils with its projects.
Our municipal securities allow for others to invest in the city. As you can imagine, it's quite difficult for us to maintain and upgrade all the infrastructure that we have in the city out of operations, right? It's simply not very practical. We have over 700 streets in Belize City, for example, and over the past, I would say 6 to 7 years alone, we have upgraded more than 300 of those streets. And so you could imagine how significant of a task that is, and how difficult that would have been to fund out of our operations alone. And so it's essentially a financial tool that we use in order to do some of the capital projects that we want to do. This time around, I think in our prospectus, we had quite a few things, including the expansion of our e-mobility fleet. And so we will be building that fleet, which is something that the residents of the city has been asking for us to do. In this specific offering as well is, of course, we are making allocations for additional infrastructural upgrades. I'm sure you have seen all the infrastructural upgrades we've been doing across the city, and also infrastructural upgrades that we plan on doing before the end of this term as well.
Following a recent rainy day, Belize City residents who rely on city buses for transportation complained about the lack of bus sheds in the city. On Thursday, Deputy Mayor Elude Miller revealed plans to construct a modern bus terminal downtown near Battlefield Park. Miller also said the council will invest in more bus sheds along current routes and future e-bus routes that are to be established.
I would not want to preempt too much, but I can share with you that there will be a very modern new bus stop that will soon be constructed directly in front of the Battlefield Park area, central downtown. And I say modern bus stop because it will truly be a modern one. But also what we're planning to do between now and the end of this term, and I think even into the next term, the new city council will have to dedicate some resources into upgrading some of the infrastructure that currently exists in terms of bus stops across the city, and we will also have to build some new bus stops across the city to service the new routes that will be established for those additional electric buses that we will soon be taking on.
Do you know why that consideration was not made in the initial phase? Can you speak to that?
Well, I think you have to recall that this e-mobility project started out as a pilot, right? And it was simply a pilot to be able to inform us of the viability of electric buses or the functionality of electric buses in Belize. And so it had a limited budget of sorts, and that was not necessarily factored in at the time. But as I said earlier, it's something that we have been discussing. I think the e-mobility pilot project is here to stay. I think you know just how much our residents appreciate the service. And just as they deserve an upgraded bus service, they also deserve to not have to wait for the buses in a place that is not conducive. No? And so we will certainly be making the necessary investments in that area moving forward.
This week, the proprietors of Tony's Barbecue, Manuel Perdomo and Sarah Beck, took to social media to rally support from customers after they were given a 30-day notice in mid-July to relocate. Tony's is located in the road reserve of the Flag Monument roundabout near the approach of the overpass, where it has been for the past 20 years. According to a letter from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Development and Housing, the establishment would disrupt pedestrian traffic to the temporary bridge crossing that will be constructed next to Sayview in the coming months. This led to an exchange of letters between both parties until Perdomo announced on Facebook that he had accepted an offer from the Belize City Council to relocate across the roundabout to a road reserve adjacent to Freetown Road. On Thursday, Deputy Mayor Elude Miller commented on the situation.
I would not want to preempt too much, but I can share with you that there will be a very modern new bus stop that will soon be constructed directly in front of the Battlefield Park area, central downtown. And I say modern bus stop because it will truly be a modern one. But also what we're planning to do between now and the end of this term, and I think even into the next term, the new City Council will have to dedicate some resources into upgrading some of the infrastructure that currently exists in terms of bus stops across the city. And we will also have to build some new bus stops across the city to service the new routes that will be established for those additional electric buses that we will soon be taking on.
Do you know why that consideration was not made in the initial phase? Can you speak to that?
Well, I think you have to recall that this e-mobility project started out as a pilot, right? And it was simply a pilot to be able to inform us of the viability of electric buses or the functionality of electric buses in Belize. And so it had a limited budget of sorts, and that was not necessarily factored in at the time. But as I said earlier, it's something that we have been discussing. I think the e-mobility pilot project is here to stay. I think you know just how much our residents appreciate the service. And just as they deserve an upgraded bus service, they also deserve to not have to wait for the buses in a place that is not conducive. No? And so we will certainly be making the necessary investments in that area moving forward.
After the break, Belize's Davia Richardson clocked personal best at Commonwealth Games in Scotland. Stay tuned.
Life moves fast. Your connection should keep up. Need more credit? More data? A flex bundle that fits your lifestyle? With Smart Prepaid, they're a prepaid option for every lifestyle and budget, making it easy to stay connected wherever you are. Because with Smart Prepaid, you can connect on your terms. Purchase credit, data, flex bundles, prepaid plans, and all your favorite prepaid services at any Smart agent, Smart showroom, or simply dial *100 key. No stress, no waiting. Just fast, easy, convenient ways to stay connected every day. Smart Prepaid. Connect on your terms.
Maria's was planned to open in 2020, and that's when COVID came. I thought the dream was dead. People would come to my house, they would purchase the coffees from there. That gave me the little confidence, like, okay, I could do this. Atlantic Bank, of course, helped me take the next step. Once I had their support, it was smooth sailing from there. This business is my life. It's literally what provides my family with food and employment. I employ 3 family members, so it's really everything for us.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Are you looking for financing on equipment, machinery, vehicles, parts, or tools for you or your business? Benquip and Belize Bank have partnered to make purchasing easier than ever with Belize Bank's convenient online loan application platform. Simply apply online, get fast and secure financing, and access the equipment or vehicle you need to keep moving forward. Even better, use the promo code when applying and enjoy a special promotional interest rate exclusively for Benquip customers. Whether you're upgrading your fleet, investing in new machinery, or purchasing essential parts and equipment, now is the perfect time to make it happen. Visit Benquip today and ask about Belize Bank online loan financing.
It all seems cool. Hanging on the street. No school to keep you back. No 8-to-5 job to hold you down. No responsibilities. Running things in your neighborhood. Guns, drugs, fame. Even the media calls your name like you're a big deal. Until you're lying on the street, dead. your mother crying, kids left without a father. Cause make no mistake, that's where you'll end up. Today, tomorrow, a year from now, 5 years from now. In Belize, when you choose to join a gang, there are only two things in your future: a hole in Lord Ridge or a cell at Kobe. Gang life is no life. Choose to live free and live right. A message from the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Violence Prevention and Enforcement Unit.
This is the general. Coming again. Yeah, yeah. Yo, yo. Hey. Take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there. You doing fine right there. You blow my mind right there. Take it low, 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 take it low. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina hapunta ah.
Belizean swimmer Drea Richardson kicked off Team Belize's campaign at the Commonwealth Games on a high note, delivering a standout performance in the pool. Richardson secured a second-place finish in her heat of the women's 50-meter butterfly, touching the wall in 28.86 seconds to set a brand-new personal best. The impressive swim marks a strong start for the delegation in Glasgow, Scotland. Belize is making its 15th appearance at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, represented by a 5-member contingent competing across 3 sporting disciplines: track and field, cycling, and swimming. The team features track athletes Nyesha Harris, Brooklyn Little, and middle distance runner Brandon Adolphus, alongside cyclist Justin Williams and swimmer Drea Richardson. The Belize Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association board member Leticia Westby presented Belize's custom-designed King's Baton to King Charles III. The hand-painted baton was crafted by local artist Keon Griffith and showcases Belizean identity, culture, and environmental heritage. Its artwork highlights national symbols including the national flag, the Great Blue Hole, ancient Maya temples, featuring traditional Puktapuk players, and themes celebrating clean ocean conservation. In police news, a 31-year-old man is in police custody following his arrest in connection with the alleged rape of his 9-year-old stepson in Trial Farm, Orange Walk. The alleged violation took place approximately 2 weeks ago. According to reports, the child's parents reported the incident to police the following day, formally identifying the stepfather as the suspect. Following the report, the suspect fled the area. Officers with Corozal Quick Response Team located and detained the 31-year-old in Corozal Town after 8 on Thursday night. He remains in custody as police finalize their investigation and prepare for formal criminal charges. Police have arrested Benny's employee, 32-year-old Rashid Rahim Gabriel, following an investigation into missing inventory at the company. During the investigation, police searched Gabriel's Prince Street residence and discovered a massive stockpile of stolen building materials and home appliances, ranging from sheetrock, plysim, and plywood to power washers, water heaters, stoves, refrigerators, and home theater systems. The sheer quantity of stolen items forced the hardware company to deploy 3 trucks and 10 workers just to haul the items away. Although police have already reclaimed over $20,000 in stolen merchandise, evidence suggests these systemic thefts date back to February, indicating a significantly larger financial loss. While Gabriel currently faces direct theft charges, the legal fallout is set to expand. Police anticipate charging his mother with handling stolen goods as they continue to investigate the full extent of the operation. And the Belize Raptor Center is holding another fundraiser in San Ignacio to fund its Poison Free Belize campaign. The fundraiser will be held at Booze and Branches in San Ignacio on August 29 from 4 to 9 p.m. Tickets will cost $30 and will include a full lasagna dinner. Sarah Mann, the director of the Raptor Center, explained that there will also be live music, a silent auction, raffle prizes, and activities for children, including face painting, a bouncy house, and other fun activities for the entire family.
Okay, so our fundraiser is going to be the 29th of August. It's going to be at Booze and Branches in San Ignacio, Santa Elena, like right there on the bridge area. And our focus this year, like it was last year, is the Poison Free Belize campaign to continue doing that. We've seen such huge strides from last year's campaign. We've red flagged a lot of poisons that are really bad for the environment, for humans, as well as animals, secondaries. So we have a big goal on that. The tickets, it's like a lasagna dinner, right? So we're going to do lasagna, like bread, salads. We're going to have live music from Aldo from the Old House Hostel. So he'll be there, and then it'll start at 4 and it'll go till 9. At 7 o'clock, we're going to bust out karaoke. So we're going to have a nice karaoke. We will have silent auction items, but also raffle prizes too. So we like doing our raffle prizes. So it'll be a really fun event. I'm working on getting a kids section too. So the earlier, families that come, you're more than welcome to bring your families out. We'll have a jump house, face painting. We're really known for our kid activities. Right. So we will have a really nice section for the children too, but it is $30 for the plates. That money goes back into, the fundraiser as well and raising funds for it. If we succeed on raising the funds we need for the Poison Free campaign, then we will put the rest of that money towards finishing a portion of our rehabilitation barns. So this year we are extending and doing a big L shape as well as 2 more limited size enclosures. Our rehab section has increased by 37% this year. So we're seeing a lot more birds coming through. So we need more space too.
The Poison Free Belize campaign discourages using poisons to eliminate rats and mice, which end up killing wild birds and other animals that eat the poison rodents. The campaign encourages using birth control for rodents, which is safe for other animals but prevents the rodents from multiplying. Mann said that a few pest control businesses have made the switch, and residents have also purchased the items for household use. The product, called Evolve Rat Birth Control, is now available at Reimers countrywide.
So I've actually had 5 pest control companies switch to a poison-free, more integrated pest management approach to rodent control. Most of them are using the birth control in the bait boxes, and they've seen a huge decline of rodents and destruction and activity in the areas that they're using it. Obviously, less secondary poisoning or none when you're using the birth control. But I also have had the general public reach out. So I've had more people just message me and just say, hey, I'm having an issue. Like, how can you help? And you don't necessarily have to use birth control. Most of the time, it's just a few rodents. And it's just, instead of saying a rodent and going, oh, I need poison, you can think of other methods like prevention, like, hey, this pile is attracting rodents. This is where the rodents are coming in. Let's seal this, get rid of this. And let's then, do some snap traps and live traps, I think when I've talked to, like, especially with our booths, and I talk to people, I'll say, where did you see the rat? And they're like, I saw it run around outside. And I'm like, well, that's where rats belong. So let's stop them from coming inside, and that's the biggest thing, is the prevention and, just picking up too. rats see a pile of wood and they're like, home, you know? So it's just helping people. And that's what we're here to do. And then ultimately to help the wildlife, but also livestock. I've talked to so many people in this last year who have lost chickens. I've talked to a farmer who's lost pigs from eating a dead rat from, you know, they ate poison. So we're actively right now working with the sugarcane industry as well, the Ministry of Agriculture with the farmers. Yeah, so quite a few places. And then Reimers is actually now carrying it countrywide too. They saw the initiative. I went and spoke to them and they love it. I mean, and it works so well, the rodent birth control. I know it sounds silly and everyone's like, what? But it works. It's smart.
And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on the station later tonight at 9 and again Monday at midday. Join us again Monday for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend.